Hello watch enthusiasts, lovers, and nerds! TikTok Tyler here.
With Analog Armand.
And thanks for tuning in to Govberg Watches. Today we're looking at the pre-owned 46mm 18 karat pink gold, a Lange Sohne Lang 31, reference 130.032F.LS1304A. Please feel free to call our Ardmore location for more insight on this watch. Also, be sure to download our mobile app, Govberg On Time, for the latest news and horology reviews. On Armand's wrist, 17 centimeters, 6.7 inches, this watch is surely a treat to discuss today, and both Armand and I are honored to see it in person.
We sure are.
What we see here is a half pound of Lang beauty in the Lang 31. Extremely imposing, this watch measures in at 46 millimeters with a 55 millimeter lug-to-lug span. The thickness is an impressive 16.5 millimeters. Obviously, the size of this timepiece is exceptional, and undoubtedly makes a statement when seen in the wild. But upon further inspection, the watch's first impression is actually quite simplistic when staring into the dial. The dial is ivory tone and has a soft sandblasted finish, which adds a hint of sparkle. The large power reserve indicator takes up most of the dial. The sub-seconds and grande don't even compare in stature, and play second fiddle to the reserve indication. The entire bezel and sides of the case are polished, and the bezel has a smooth and modest curvature to it. By no means, though, is this a watch that you can wear under a tight sleeve, so the curve of the bezel only adds to the sleek qualities of the dial. The case back itself is brushed and is severely convex, and turns up to meet the wrist. This convex architecture adds to the overall thickness of the watch as well. As you have already seen, this watch is business in the front and party in the back. The star here is clearly the in-house caliber L034.1 key wound movement. While I discuss the movement, Armand, can you demonstrate the key winding system?
I'd love to.
Each Lang 31 comes with a stainless steel winding key that provides more torque than would be provided from hand winding. Thus, fewer revolutions are needed to wind the watch. As you probably already figured out, this watch has a grand 31-day power reserve, and is currently the only watch on the market that can gloat about that accomplishment. This immense power reserve is achieved by a large twin mainspring barrel. Both barrels are stacked one on top of the other. This again is another reason for the immense thickness. Inside the barrels is a 3.7 meters of mainspring, which is about 10 times as long as the conventional watch mainspring. In order to keep the timekeeping consistent throughout the 31-day period, the watch is also equipped with a constant force escapement that works in conjunction with a remontoire spring. A remontoire essentially acts as a secondary source of energy that is periodically rewound by the mainspring. The watch's beat rate is 3 Hz, which is equivalent to 21,600 beats an hour. So, Analog Armand, tell the viewers a little bit about the strap and your overall thoughts of the watch.
Well, I think the strap is very suited to the watch. It's a nice medium brown crocodile leather, and it is medium bolstered to kind of fit the lugs, and I think they did a great job with it. I also love that it's finished with a tang buckle rather than a deployant. It just kind of adds to and continues the simple theme of the watch. The watch overall, I think, is amazing. I think the movement is one of the most interesting movements out there. The fact that it is key wound and that you get this nifty little key with it, I think that's just such an amazing thing. I've never seen a key wound watch like this. And yes, it is hefty, it is a large piece, but it's a statement piece more than anything. It's not your daily wear, it's not your dedicated dress watch. It's to make a statement, and I think it's truly amazing.
This has been TikTok Tyler
and Analog Armand,
showing you the pre-owned 46mm 18 karat pink gold, a Lange Sohne Lang 31, reference 130.032F.LS1304A. Please feel free to call our Ardmore location at 610-664-1715 for more insight on this watch, or to chat watches with us.